Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to Social Distancing Diary with baseball cards. Today's edition, a little bit of a hodgepodge mix of different sub collections that I have in my binders, my favorite cards. Now, one thing I mentioned, sub collection that I chase, is the old Topps World Series subsets, World Series highlights, like from the 60s and the 70s. I really enjoy those subsets. I don't have them all complete, but this is one that I do, complete enough. 72 Topps. Let's check it out. From the 72 Topps set, and let's start out with the National League and American League champions from the playoffs. Here we are, NL and AL champions from the playoffs that went into the 71 World Series. Now, those of you who are better at identifying baseball players from the old years, you're better at it than me. Go ahead and ID these people in your head, because I'm not good enough to know who they all are. There's really only one player in this subset that I know who it is. 71 World Series, game number 1. Right, I want to make sure I'm not showing it backwards. Game 1. So each card, and I'll show you here, each card has the game stats, the game day on the back. Here's game number 2. I love these old sets because they capture the old style uniforms and the old style way of play that I didn't see, or if I did see, I was way young and I don't even remember it. These are in pretty good shape. I'm pretty happy with this subset that I have here. Here we are, game 3. I have no idea who this is sliding. The photography isn't perfect. They cut off the catcher's head here. I don't know who that is, but it's still a great action shot coming in to score at home. Here's the only person that I know on the subset. Roberto Clemente in action. Here we are. Great card. Wonderful card. Here's the rear, a little bit off center, but anytime you can get a Roberto Clemente card in a decent printing shape, nice corners, one ding there, but more nice than less, I guess, for me and my budget. Anytime you can get them and they're not all bent up and chewy, that's a good Clemente card. Pick it up. A good way to pick up Roberto Clemente cheap. Here is game number 5, and I don't know who this is pitching. Game 6. Here's another great action shot. Looks like play at the plate, flying batting helmets, jumping catchers, old-time catcher gear. Look at this guy leaning over the rail to get a look at the play. Very nice photo. Game 7 from the subset, 1971 World Series, Game 7. Final card in the subset to complete it, Series champs. There we are, 71 bucks. Congratulations to you guys. Okay, what's up next in my little subset collections? Also, what I collect is another subset that is the Baseball Thrills subset. Baseball Thrills, they look like this. There's 10 cards in the set. Okay, Baseball Thrills, Seavers sets homer mark. Once again, for all the reasons I mentioned before about those 70s cards, from the World Series, I really love these old-time photos. Okay, so there's Seavers. How about Rocky Colavito? Colavito's great catch. Saves the game. Old-time unis, old-time stadiums, old-time looking fans. I love these cards and the way they look. Now, in this set, you're going to have some heavy hitters, some Hall of Famers, and this is also another good way to pick up some big names in the game, from the history of the game, to pick them up rather cheap. Hank Aaron clubs a World Series homer. Baseball Thrills, pretty good corners, good shape card, not beat up, some gum staining in the back, but I'll live with it. I'm that guy that, the back, you rip off a piece of the cardboard, I can live with it if the front of it looks sharp. And there we are. Nice card there. Who else have we got in here? Pierce, All-Star Starter. Very nice card. Speaking of gum stains, there you go. There's a big old gum stain right there in the back. Who else have we got here? We've got, R.I.P. today. Rest in peace. Mr. Tiger passed away. Kaline. A couple of his cards are in the subsets that I picked today because, of course, Mr. Tiger, it's an honorary day for him. And we'll remember on his RIP day, Kaline becomes youngest bat champ. There we go. So you had your day in the sun in the majors. Congratulations to you, Mr. Tiger. All right. And finally, Willie Mays. A Willie Mays card. I have it in the penny sleeve. Let's go ahead and take it out. Cut down on that glare a little bit. Mays makes his famous catch. Series catch. Great card there. Willie Mays. Now, there's another 4 cards from this set. Duke Snider, and I have it in my Duke Snider page. So I have the Duke Snider Baseball Thrills, but it's on my binder page of just Duke Sniders. And we saw that earlier, actually. So I have the Duke Snider, but I'm missing Stan Musial, and I'm missing Mickey Mantle and Ernie Banks. 3 big names: Banks, Mantle, Musial. All of them carry big price tags if you can find them. So that's why there's still holes in my collection. Okay, how about a few little oddball cards? Almost finished. A few little oddball cards here. These are cards that have no specific big binder page, so they all just kind of group together as a hodgepodge on a binder page. Here we go. Brooklyn against Boston. They play 26-inning tie. Love this card because, of course, Brooklyn Dodgers history. There we go with that. Okay, Mr. Tiger, he shows up again. One of my few Mr. Tiger cards. Kaline cut out of a post cereal thing. And I picked this up at the National last summer. I jumped on this. I think this was $1 for Kaline. A little beat up, but you can't go wrong to get baseball history. The back is plain because it was just cut off of a box. Here we go. How about this one? Kellogg's. I've been seeing somebody has been showing Dodger cards, at Dodger cards on Twitter. He's been celebrating the Kellogg's cards of the Dodgers, 3D Kellogg's. Here is a 3D Kellogg card, not a Dodger, but a little unusual. I don't see these very much. The old-time Hall of Famers, George Sisler. Number 5 on the all-time hitting streak list. Very nice little pickup that I grabbed here. Hall of Famer, old-time player on a 3D Kellogg's. Love it. Finally, out of this group, here we go. Not quite finally. Charlie Gehringer. This is I think this is 1961. Picked this up. Attractive looking photo. Old card, a little beat up, stained in the back. But I just love that slide. Great photo. Now, finally, from that oddball bunch, here we go. Sal Maglie on the 55 TV set. Bowman. Sal Maglie, the barber, who was nicknamed that because he threw so close to you, he gave you a shave, a close shave. All right, so thanks a lot. Those are my oddball PCs. RIP to Kaline. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you out there for the next edition of Social Distancing Diary with baseball cards. Peace.